Media.
Truth
Media.
Truth Media.
Truth. Yes, you. Truth Media. Join and Truth Media.
Truth Media.
Truth Media. Say una we dey watch Truth Media.
May watch you.
Una we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen June.
Una listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to so media.
No, Truth. You don't have the Truth there.
Okay, Truth.
Una we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to media.
Truth Media.
Truth Media. Very no bad. Now, sir, anybody, Salomon. Yeah, they live for the people them for do any business for do some. Yeah, they live in the office. They know bad. Any business for do some. Are the person for make any students them. Anyway, for make or the confusion or the education. Anybody for learner. Anybody for prepare. Any song if for the anybody.
You dey listen to Truth Radio 103.9 FM, live from Freetown. That's True the Last.
In our hands, no more silence. We take a stand for the people who cry, for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice
This
betrayed.
is Truth Radio on 103.9 FM, a new wave of radio listening in Sierra Leone. Stay tuned.
I believe that football brings us together. I believe in the power that peace can bring. Now we must all work together to bring about football for peace. Let us unite. Football for peace.
Oh, so you know, cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter how you thrive or you kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game that is same. Let peace play a role.
Make we raise with glass and toast for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race. Running to the finish is a victory. Anytime we align.
One day.
Global citizens, one people, one nation. The goal is peace. We are all goalkeepers. Defend the fight and bring the globe needs us.
We only get one shot to go for the team. Peace is the trophy. We going for the win.
So yeah, we make you sign up. Search for the line.
Go for the red, bloody force whistle till it's time up.
One day. If you check them, you go see, say
One game, one people, one.
Welcome to another edition of Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9, Truth Media on Facebook and on YouTube. Mina Nene Fofana. It'll be a very interesting week of football during the weekend, and yesterday we see the last games they play in the Europe Premier League and other leagues themselves. They go on all about the country. But today we look at the post-match analysis of the Marampa Mines Women Premier League and the Europe Premier League. And I get with me Abubakar Kamara, ABK, when our media representative from the Marampa Mines Women Premier League, and I also get with me Mohamed Abu Conte, when our sports producer and sports presenter on Arise Radio. And today we can talk about the Marampa Mines Women Premier League and the Europe Premier League. But don't forget, so you self can be part of this program. You can send out a message on the short code 239. Or you can comment on our Facebook and YouTube page at Roots Media. Add your voice, join in the discussion, what you think, and or just send we know more. We go read out your comments and respond to you. Welcome to the studio, guys.
Yeah, a very good afternoon, and to listeners, we currently listen to Sports, and I'm glad, of course, for their.
Yes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen out there. So we football fans then, Mina Abubakar Kamara, ABK.
I will start with the opening of the Marampa Mines. Last week, we see the teams then start for play, then do the official opening now. Port Loco, Usai, Kaula, female, Kaula Queens take on Patricia Umu FC, and I've been very interested in the match. You've been present in the match as well. So, looking at the opening ceremony and the match, how was it?
I would say women's football don't take a different trajectory, as I learned correctly. For the past 3 seasons where women football they play, we don't say U-turn, and this is the 4th edition now. It really don't tell say, if they are given the platform, they are ready to deliver. Football at its best, seeing the opening ceremony at the Port Loco Town Field between Kaula Queens, a team we find them very difficult in 1-2 seasons, but I think they are getting there gradually with what I see within the display. It really tells you they are here to compete and also want to compete with the bigger teams. Again, the Patricia Umu side, again, another team we really don't try for rise up to the occasion. But in that game, I will tell you, it's a one-way traffic in the first half, but football at its best been played. We see that kind of exposure, intensity, during the day, especially in our women football now, where I think, say, in the coming years, we'll definitely go watch women football just the same like our man on the display. But I tell you, during the opening ceremony inside Port Loco, it really don't show, say, the ladies really want to rise to the occasion, just like putting the man in the do.
Exactly. So, and the sponsorship money as well. I'm looking at it now. A very big thing for air promotes the league as well. And we see Marampa Mines give out $150,000 in order for see the league, push go further. You as the media representative from the league, how you feel about the the opening ceremony about the league and also the first match week?
Well, it has always been fantastic. Since the inception of this Women's Premier League, and every blessed season it gets interesting. This one not an exception. It was great. The one that we witnessed and we've been there for local yesterday. See, actually football where the girl picking and they train for, and then actually put her now into practice with the scene at the pitch then, what it then capable of doing.
Exactly. Another thing where a lot of fans really talk about, even some sport journalists and people that were there around there, the football impact, that they all look at the timing. A lot of complaints say the timing too early for the women's league. They play 10:45 a.m. 9, then they go play, they meet up 12 o'clock the sun. Whilst comparing to the men then they play 4:15 at that time. Now the evening hour the sun go down cool and all, they lead on to 5. So I go and get Unayon perspective. Even though the Premier League boards and talks saying because of the venue availability, now make them decide for put the game that hour they win at 10. 10:15. But looking at the fan turnouts because of the how the game early and also the players then playing that hour. We all know we can tell at 12 o'clock and having women under the sun and stuff. So you as the media representative from the Marampa Mines Abubakar Women's Premier League, looking at it, what do you feel about the timing, or what you don't they go on about the timing?
Yes, of course. We don't get words sent from the teams and where they say the timing of appropriate. But again, now we look at the growth of the female football around the world. You look at most of the countries and they play female football in the morning. In the morning hours, like in Europe, we all know at 11, 10 o'clock, the women's football they play. In Liberia, then they play at 12, 1 o'clock. So in Senegal, it's the same thing, and in Morocco, it's the same thing. And this season, why make them put on to that 10:45 is because of the venue constraints, the way they happen across the country. The venues are not sufficient for host all the matches and during the weekends. We most, more especially the Pekin where they play, most are school-going children and most then are university. So it is only during the weekends we know say we able accommodate the girl Pekin for play. So because of the venue constraints again, that's not the reason why make them say, well, let them put this to 10:45, so at least it go be in the morning, then play and then go home, go prepare for go school and do other things and what then they do.
Mohamed Abu, you get anything for concern?
Yeah, really. Likely because when you look at venue challenge, in this part of Africa, especially Sierra Leone, we don't be very challenging to Dundee. Considering in the past 3 editions so far, even this been on delay some matches, and the ladies and they play under the hot burning sun. Considering the weather condition again at Sierra Leone, for there you see women football go play around 2, 3 with the hot on the sun, and also now that the top when they play. Again, of course, we know how the artificial turf can look at that moment still. So, due to venue constraint, I think now you make the board able to see they adjust for letting them play at 10, 10:45 in the morning. For me, I'm glad for that. That will help small rather than them play within the 1 to 2. The reason being because you compare the sun within the morning hours to the afternoon hours, not the same. At least them go cope. We are challenged currently. If you look at in Freetown here, now only 2 venues that we are available now. We both demand and the use and the woman back in the use as well. So if we don't get Boku venues in Freetown, let's say we get at least 4 or 5 venues in, then the Shaka Stevens Stadium practice field with this one. If they will on and over, at least let the woman go to use them. Some matches go to play there at 4:15. Again, other venues and the like Eastern Allowance it's for down a venue. If they able don't have venue, then again it will help again for low people get. But for now, they just get for manage with available resources.
Yeah, but last season we all they follow the league. Then they play exactly the same time when the man team them they play. Yeah. But this time around them put the games early. Yes, the 2 o'clock for be even worse than the early morning. But most of these teams there, we all don't agree off camera. Say yes, then they play. These teams are from the provinces. Most of them about 3 days are Freetown here. So and the provinces like you look at Bobo get 2 available stadiums. So the things that they go able to manage. We go put local. They also got a very good tough day outside the games then for play. So the stadium practice field as well, where you made mention of, then can also be used. And so think maybe with time the Premier League board or the LCLFA need for do more in order for bring these women there for men and they play at the same time with the men. Or some person go say why the man and not play early, the woman and decide for they make the woman and they play early because the man then can say then then start football then the stance not they compare to woman. So I want to make Una self look into that. May I go back to you, Abubakar. Now they also for represent the Marampa Mines Women Premier League. So I'm looking into what you talk just think say the need for adjust them a little bit, even if not to this season but the seasons to come.
Well, that's not the precedent in game for CC. Everybody get fair playing ground. Being the fact say as it stands right now, the venues, the constraints they happen, then still it's right for see the possibility. That's not the reason we make. If there was a time where you see the president, Babadi Kamara, gonna Eastern Lions, then field trade center and try for see how best himself can help, and then try for done then pitch. FC Calon, of course, now Angola then said they are about for done then pitch, and if then pitches and add na Freetown, I think then we'll see wise they are available, or if the practice field will go available, then we will see wise how the the women's themselves can afford 15. But for now, the available resources within at hand, now in everybody they manage, and that's not the easy way make the woman they play 10:45.
Alright, what about you?
Yeah, for me, then just go for manage available resources now, because like what in ABK they say, the Calon, MK3 Stadium, if it's available, then they able to within time as the league carry on. So I think with the Eastern Lions field again available, by that time Freetown will say at least we get 5 venues, the stadium practice field. I think we done the man we will use if not 2 or 3 of them, and the ladies and we will use the other 2, because likely what in say now only 2 female teams that we get back up with 3.
Four there. We get Sierra Leone Police, the FC Calon, the VM Buck, and Ashentonians.
Yeah. Okay. So 4 of those teams, let's say, not to all go get fixtures and Freetown at the very same day. Some go play either on Saturday, some play on Sunday. So let's say the venues are available. I think we will allocate them, then teams and they let them play in either venues. But I think let them just the available resources now we take currently. Let them just use them for now.
All right. Well, I'll agree with you not say we need for manage, but me they look into the seasons to come. But I believe by next seasons most of them stadium are good available.
Good available, yeah. Like going to next season campaign, like Eastern Lions want use them venues. Maybe midway to this campaign currently we don't going. So before the first rounds will end, again the MK3 at least there is massive work ongoing there. Impact maybe go be available midway to before this season, this first half of the season go done. So going to the second half, maybe then we will accommodate women football playing at the venues in there.
We hope that happens very soon and maybe project and not delay. We go announce the fixture. I can announce the fixtures them from the past week, the match week 1, the games the way them be playing. I go start with the Marampama Women Premier League. Ramkamara FCB play Vembok, and Patricia Umu FCB play Kaula Queens FC, and Mina Queens be play Koya Queens. Sierra Leone Female Police be play Ascentonians, and Mogwemo Queens be play Rising Queens. We also see FC Calon Female play Malema Queens. For the Man Premier League, the Lower Premier League, we see Abacha City take on Old Edwardians, Freetown City FC take on Lua FC, Slipper FC take on Wilberforce Strikers, Camboy Eagle take on FC Calon, and Bulom Stars take on Bo Rangers. Mighty Black will be played by Boer Warriors, Camboy and Diamond Stars will play Star Sports Academy, Wusum Stars will play Port Authority, and Eastern Lions will play Banta FC. Yesterday, very, very interesting match. Then don't play this weekend, but we go take bit by bit. We're looking at the match results. Them also they start with you because they represent the female now. So Abubakar, Kamara play Vembok FC, and Kamara the defending champions be win 3-0. I'm looking at that match. You be there, eh?
Yes, I was at the pitch.
Okay, you be there at the pitch, so you gonna be the better person for example. How was the match, and with the results, it shows say Kamara we get an easy win because it's a 3-0 win.
Yes, you go see like an easy win, but it wasn't really easy because looking at VM Bok, irrespective of the lost 3, but the performance was outstanding. They really proved this season it's going to be a different season for them. One, because last season everybody made a bit then 6-0, 5-0, 7-0, and then starting of the season, yes, Kamara is a heavyweight when it comes to female football right now in Salon, and they are the reigning champions, and then one showed people why make them be champion for last season. So that game will be very fantastic game, a very nice game, but Vembok on the other side wasn't an easy side for defeat. But of course they succumbed to the 3-0 way happen.
All right, going to the Europe Premier League, Abacha City and Old Edwardians be playing. Old Edwardians defeat Abacha City 1-0, then get them first win of the season after them beat go with Diamond Stars. So looking at this match, Mohamed Abu, what do you think about the game and the results?
Yeah, it's a result where I believe say both sides may actually go for the all 3 points. But I tell you, Abacha City after the first game we didn't play against the side called Bible Warriors, we didn't happen for good draw inside Port Locker and coming back to Freetown and I didn't host that game there and we still say all everybody had been playing the very first game against Wholesome Stars, and it not happen for get that result right. It happened for be a draw. So they were shouting for all 3 points. All coaches, me and see best and ready started all 3 points. But at the end of the day, since when the early goal been coming in, the old Herodian guys, they hold on until they get the all 3 points in that game day. Abacha City is guy for fights inside the second half. Again, we'll see more yellow cards, intensity being shown inside the second half of play because the host team not go and just scored all 3 points. But I tell you, resilient side and defensive formation where the old Herodian side been put up, be happen for help them in that game on Friday for snatch all 3 points. But it not be an easy task at all for them.
Yeah, the next result I get for Axona because you be present in the match, myself be present, and unfortunately you not be present in the match, but you know about the match with happen and everything. So I get for ask una also Patricia Umu FC play Kaula Queens na Poloko field where that be happen for the opening ceremony, the official opening ceremony of the Marampa Mines Women's Premier League, and a lot of things happened. Play wise, I go say the two teams then play fine, but Kaula FC be get a dominant performance over Patricia Umu. I go and make we start with Patricia Umu FC. Now a team will be get a good form, but ever since then the owner of the club can die. So far there's still the struggle. So you as a representative, you come out in that set today. I will talk a little bit about Patricia Umu before we go into the match. Fine one.
Patricia Umu are the giants of the Northwest, I can call them so, because they don't stand there for quite a long time and not so easy side for just go defeat them at Poloko field. Even prior to this time where they don't bring everybody can at the artificial turf, them being done always they be the toughest. Now can be where you go play then they do in the internet. So now we then kinda the tough and they absolutely prove right back last season say they are the toughest, one of the toughest in the league. But it's sad that the CEO can pass off when late Honorable Patricia Umu Brown, now a former member of parliament, and she was doing great with the team, and may I sure rest in peace. We don't know whether it's psychological, will they affect them or whatsoever be it, but we know say them go bounce back going into the second game of the season.
All right, we hope so, and may the woman in so rest in peace. To you, Mohamed Abu.
Me take on a match day when the game starts. Really, it tells you that Kaula Queens now is side we've been on the together, they've been on the train. Unlike to the Patricia Umu side, the first 10 minutes or the first 15 minutes, looking at the match itself, not a side where been on the get training session on themselves, and they're not been on day together for quite some time in terms of intensive training, preparing for a new season campaign. The loss of the owner be actually get psychological effect even onto the match. Second half now you can see them begin to play after conceding the 3 early goals. I will call on so 3 early goals, because
the goal was very early.
Very early goals. The first goal will come. I say, well, okay, this might be a defensive error, but the second goal, I say, wow, no, this can't be that just like this. Again, the third goal it coming, the way it goal come, I really see they really need for at least for dust themselves from all what's happen, let them try for rise to the occasion. The technical team have been very close to them, so they try for urge ladies them. We can still do it. So then come and get a goal back. I mean, I think the second half will be a different nomenclature in terms of getting all the 3 goals back, but it will not be an easy one for them. Because it's side way they play, this night it's side way Coach Bab put together in terms of preparation, them they get in hand. So it's really tell in that match day. So the results come in that way by 3-1. I tell you the early goals helped them so much again in that game day for them. Patricia Umu win that game day by 3-1.
Yeah, I actually agree with you in that aspect, and also the team really not put up the performance where they know them for. Like there was something that is missing in the team. They not be get that chemistry,
the chemistry not be there at all,
between the teams there.
Yeah, sure.
Nothing like that not be there. And on the other side, Kaula Queens then take on that advantage. They play very constructively and score. Their opening goal be so fast that even some fans they begin say, this game therefore end up be boring because of how fast the goal come. But that's not be happen. But it be very, very interesting. Exactly. So I go back to you. We go on to the next match at the Leoro Premier League. We've been played between Freetown City FC and Loa FC. Now 1-1. You know, the results end up 1-1. Freetown City don't get 2 draws now so far this season, and it's only match week 2. So I'm looking at the game. What do you think about the results and how they affect the team there?
Really, this league get for be a highly contested league. This is now one thing we've done for no, and I guess the club owners, you know, those that are listening, those who they follow, they really tell you each and every match getting high intensity. Council playing the second game. I think the man in him of affairs now, when Musa Jallo from the call Yellow Man, he really don't try for change the dynamics among the team, gain the belief around the players that they can do it. I remember the first game when they play against Eastern Lions, the reigning champion, when I the defending champion still. Really inside the match, it's really tell you, conceiving 2 early goals, then bounce back, getting 2 goals back for level of match day to a 2-all draw. After the game, while I get for an interview time, I say this is not something where you will believe say it happen. He say yeah, he say because not something we not tell the boys them. So coming to the second game against Loa, you know the Cacao boys, we back don't play 2 games in 2 draws. I tell you the teams are not happy with these draws because in football now, you know, it just dropping point like that while the compatriots they get all 3 points. It's something where not anything will happy with that. But again, the 2 sides actually Loa for not snatch all 3 points. Getting a penalty, they squander them as well inside the match. While that side of Council, although they try for rise to relegation inside the last 80th minute going to the 90th minute, it was just all over them. You know, CRBS and gone riots against Loa FC, but compact defense being really tell and maturity being shown for Loa side. So both of them going that game day, it really tells we therefore say competitive league, not so a league where we say either side will just afford for squander point just like that anyway.
Yeah, I'm talking about the intensity. The leagues, the games, they're really intense so far this season.
Yeah, sure.
You see the physicality in the match them, a lot of penalties, a lot of cards. Now, issue I think so we need for the talk about a little bit, especially with the May Premier League. It's 2 weeks already. Boku yellow card on the happen. We don't see some referees. They don't even remove them and have position, appoint new people them. So I go know the physicality, is it because of the cards and the officiating issue? Now because of the team, that everybody desperate so that they not go back, especially the one that don't come out from that relegation zone. So they not go back, or is it now wrong officiating?
Well, all the matches are on cover so far, week 2, I cover some matches and some will follow as well. It really tells you that, some teams want to try for land for Mountain Apple in the last season. Left in a game just like that, you lose with a huge margin. I don't think say this league will get for see any of that. For let team just go lost 3-4-0, 5-0. It will be hardly for be seen now this season. I will tell you, either team definitely wants to see our best and rise to the occasion. Maybe not just left points or goal just like that. For the teams in the western area, especially in Freetown, we want to see how best they avoid that relegation fight. Some already did at the relegation now. We I think say going to match week 3, watch those teams, see how they will put up their performance. In terms of yellow cards, it really tells you intensity really high compared to all the season that we don't see so far. With the matches we don't watch so far, I remember the game against Blackpool and that of also FC Callum, very, very intense, with a lot of cards, coming again. Even this last weekend matches, like yesterday game, you see the cards and we coming.
We got cancelled to yesterday game. I don't know if we go ahead of we said. I will come to you, Abubakar. We go come to yesterday game. Abubakar, Mina Queens we play Koya Queens now Usum field and they end up defeat Koya Queens by 1-0. Unlike the male Premier League though, the women Premier League they get good wins. It seems them anything where defeat they make sure say defeat them being there is some they win with 1-0 and the others 3-4. It's really intensive. It shows that the Queens they really want score goals. Yes, more go to the match. The Mina Queens and Koya Queens match.
Yeah, then two people there. We can always see like the Northern Derby, though it's northeast versus northwest. Whenever Koya Queens they meet up, Mena, whether at home or any side where they meet up, you see the intense, you see the atmosphere, the different, the fans then out then they react something different. Yeah. When this particular match we play, so it was really great. It's now be a very great match where now only a goal being separate the both sides, and the goal being scored by Marie B. Conte in the 46th minute for Mena Queens, when I now be the match winner for that particular game day. Now game where anytime where you get opportunity for travel to the province for watch one part then for watch them. When men are they meet up Koya, when men are they meet up Pasha Omo, this northeast derby when they meet up, like you see derby, you see the intensity, you see fans and the travel you go for sure, then love to the teams there. And that be a very good game actually. But men are big for be the winner for that opening day inside also. And a good start to them because at home they start the league opener with a win. They give you more zeal, more courage, and it motivates you more going into the next match.
Sure. Exactly, I agree with you on that aspect there. So you know, whenever a team they play now, also they see the energy, the effort that they try very hard not for that make it very, very much important. Say we get them, feels them available, so that these teams themselves will get opportunity for play their home games there. Now free tongue now them home. Now they own like how is the Lions don't forget to get center. So then fans then go turn out. From this na Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. We dey look at the post-match analysis on the Marangpa Mines Women's Premier League and the Leora Premier League. Continue further with we as we come back after this commercial break. Cannot forget say yourself can add your voice and opinion to this discussion.
Alhamdulillah, miyeti Allah. Musik besi yit tedube onjarama. Harai wafia adani en hikakadi.
The 6th National Fula Cultural Festival and Awards, where they happen on the 23rd of November 2025, na Wilkinson Road, Katko Hall.
Don andi non si inama NFCF ko wowikon. Hikano mera ni on surprise jano. Beiditi e ko wowikon. Timbi, Tali, Nuro e Poda.
And the ticket price then go be 100 leons, 300 leons, and 1,000 leons.
Are kadi welta no dem e wombe antin de community men on.
And the award category go be Best Social Media Influencer, Best Bakery, Best Restaurant, Best Seregu, Best Medical Practitioner of the Year, Best Entrepreneur, and Best Full Organization.
What's on Yeji today? November 23rd, Katko Hall. Meden happy on full Kosadi Modon Kotori.
By Pullo Yagal Noeli, Pullo Yagal Nafoti, Pullo Yagal Noeli, La Will Turi Komi Woni Pullo, Pullo Yagal Noeli, Pullo Yagal Nafoti, Pullo Yagal Noeli, La Will
Turi. Aisatu, you know say this Christmas celebration I get for sweet, eh? Lifan gets one big surprise for all the loyal customers.
Wait, not to that Lifan Christmas bonanza where they see all over the place they talk about. I see them say where you buy any Lifan Okada for just 18,500 new leons, or them Lifan tricycle na any brand from Freetown to Kenema or Makeni, you dey get one free raffle ticket for the grand roll will happen live inside January.
Yes, so one bike equals to one ticket. The more you buy, the more tickets and chance you get for win.
And the price them where I see them sweet, so you can win 5 brand new Lifan Okada, 10 higher TVs, 10 Kovacs generators, 10 higher refrigerators, and 10 higher freezers.
A total of 45 lucky winners go win across the 3 branches. So make sure say you not left out at this promotion, Yaso.
Go now, na the nearest Lifan branch na either Freetown at 24 Main Motor Road, Congo Cross, or Kenema na 65 Hanger Road, or Makeni na 24 Lontaro. Or call the number 077 360 For buy you brand new Lifan motorbike for just 18,500 new leons, or you find Lifan tricycle and get ready for celebrate big this Christmas season.
Lifan Christmas Bonanza. Buy, win, and celebrate.
Our money don't come with Soba Kaiba. All ready for making
Soba Kaiba Bondu don't boss. Now you go able to talk Boku for small couple and still win Boku in them. Subscribe to the Soba Kaiba Bondu now. Just dial *500# for subscribe. Choose your bundle and talk Boku for small money. Yes, this is the cheapest voice bundle na salon today. The more you subscribe, the more chance you get for win. Brown new keke dem, motorbike, generator, and solar light. Dial *500# and start for win.
Orange.
Welcome back from that commercial break there. This is not Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. Mina Nene Fofana. Again with me, Abubakar Kamara, Wena ABK, media representative from the Marampa Mines Women's Premier League. And I also get with me Mohamed Abu Kontel, a producer and a presenter, sports producer and presenter on Rise Radio. And we did look at analysis of both the male and women Premier League match, the way they don't play. Mohamed Abu, I will start back with you. You know, we don't talk a lot about the leagues, the stadium, the tough availability and other things. Fans, they don't talk about, and you know, other journalists, them teams, them as well don't they talk about. Make we look at the match between Wilberforce, Slipher FC and Wilberforce Strikers, where Wilberforce Strikers win with 3-1.
Yeah, Jibrila Wube, who is the head coach for Wilberforce Strikers, it starts with last season in a good footing, end the season as well back. For the past 2 seasons, Wilberforce been on this scheme for call, but with Jibrila Wube coming in the helm of affairs, he really changed the dynamics around Wilberforce Strikers. Coming to Fitton and Slipher, they don't get several coaches who don't come on board now. They don't change. They get a new coach currently when I used this. He been on there with the women football when I FC Caron female side they been there, but he don't come in the helm of affairs now. And there's a tight contest between the two sides. But I tell you, Wilberforce Strikers now a team will be on it together. You know, the chemistry don't there around, and even lost players that we not much it will require like other teams. But for Fitton and Slipher, they may not lost some players them where I think then yet they try to forget the chemistry right in terms of composure as a squad, that oneness as a squad. Maybe going to week 3 and week 4, then we'll try to forget some right, but still they're not able to get the chemistry around it. So Wilberforce Strikers, the team will not used to themselves one language and they speak in terms of knocking the ball on the pitch and then training session as well. I don't recover some of them. So for me, I'm not surprised. With the good footing when they start with, it's something we had left off last season. I hope them will continue with that because with intensity around the league, it really tells you either teams not will just afford for lose. Like 2 wins out of 2, it's a very good one for them, so far in the campaign. It really tells that they are rising to the occasion bit by bit, but there's still a long way to go in the campaign.
Bulham Stars, Bo Rangers, that's now a very good team where they come up. And this season, then we started with a convincing win against Camboy Eagles, but they end up draw to Bulham Stars. What do you think say happen?
That match, when you watch the match, even you look at the composure. Bo Rangers last season, they get the same port traveling away from home. Last season, they lost so many matches, starting all season. I remember a game against Starsport last season and lost again away from home, losing some matches. I think maybe not the same trajectory and just one take off. But I'm not surprised. Bulham Stars now a good group side again, getting new management. Coach Swap coming in, as the head coach for Bulham Stars. Pathway with, Patrick, Conte, we've been there with them. Where Ibrahim Conte, we happen for Patrick Evra, we've been there with them. But I think with the coming of Swap and we coming with Coach Swap, don't really try to give belief to the players them. Even though lost some players, then we go to Bo Rangers in the campaign of this season, we don't start so. But it really tells you when a team is committed and ready for get the results, whether it be against any other team, then we'll fight for them. I've been expecting a game where Bo Rangers will be them 4-5, but I tell you, this season league, it's really going to be highly competitive competitive because either teams no just allow for squander points. So it's not a surprising result for me. Last season, Bo Rangers won't be poor travelers. I think they just take out from there again. But I think they really need to be very mindful. When you want to win a league, when you go away, try for preciously fight and get all 3 points. Or if not possible, at least salvage a draw. When come home, you go get some rights. But I think if only they not try for you group in away matches, it will be very difficult for them.
Exactly.
Sure.
Abubakar still there with you. Main officer, they forget the woman. But I go make me and Mohamed look at this match here. So maybe yourself go add small thing because you they follow also male football. Mighty Blackpool and Bible Warriors. I want me to talk a bit about Mighty Blackpool. Now a big team. But you know, say the Premier League be take a pause. Ever since the Premier League returned, the Mighty Blackpool will be get the name where people them be don't know. Seems for the struggle.
Sure.
It's a 2 defeats in a row in the starting of the league, and now a team we almost relegated last season. People then are West Ham, Boku, be there. When they talk about Sierra Leone football, it's usually we the likes of Mighty Blackpool, Easter Lions.
Yes.
Now then we've been there where we small, but all of a sudden, and Easter Lions still there at the map, but Mighty Blackpool look they struggle bad one. Last season like I said, the relegation issue. People then they talk say that we are lucky because of you know, this new administrative say no relegation no gets for happen. But I go start with you. Mighty Blackpool, what do you think is the problem?
Well, you're not gonna know the in-house thing where they happen. Sometimes team in struggle one get for do with the management or the executive or even the technical team. They get for do with the motivation. Because these are the things that we think say we consider when it comes to how this team they perform, how they perform. There are teams where at least luck not in favor, or maybe we not go understand. But for let team they struggle continuously for 3 months, 4 months, then we need to get to the executive. You need to know them. What's not the problem? What's happening? What's really wrong? Where are they getting it wrong? Is the technical team not doing it right? Or the players themselves not they get them right? Are they not motivated? Because these are the things that we look into. So maybe not that's some of the things that way they happen to Mighty Blackpool where they go into this struggle, but they're not fit struggle at all. Because with the name we then get, the past glory is there, you know, they're not fit the struggle reach this level now. 2 defeats in a row, then struggle for stay up league last season. It's not really good.
For Mighty Blackpool, I don't follow them. You can recall during when the league ended, I mean, get this saga as whether Mighty Blackpool is going to be relegated or not relegated. Then they on that fight day, while other clubs may be busy, they start the training session early. Mighty Blackpool not start training until when they get confirmation that there is no promotion, no relegation. And at that time, they then rest and all say, well, we are going to be back in the league. Let's get go. Then coach not be there with them. They've been there on international assignments with the U17 side. The time when other clubs are busy, they regroup for getting themselves together. Mighty Blackpool not being together and they gushing into the market for doing signings, count with players and likes of. They're bringing a total of 12 players with an add to the squad. These players again, I watched their very first game against FC Cologne. The 4 and 5 coordination all day yet. Chemistry is not working. The new players will come in at the squad. A lot of them get for take maybe going to week 4, week 5. But losing matches like this, I think if you know they get the result right, but at least try for salvage it all. This what's in other clubs and they do. But losing 6 points just like this, conceiving 5 goals, it's really worrisome. I think the management of Mighty Blackpool really need for work on this. A club will get a huge history when it comes to club continental football. They get a lot of I think they need for work on letting get things right going to the week 3. Because if not that, I'm afraid if you start the season poorly, it definitely gets a huge effect. And this is Africa, we know what it means. 3 points, like I said, this league again will be highly contested because either teams not just left teams and for relegated. So anyway.
Exactly. So I come back to you, Abubakar. Looking at Mombuemo Queens, the match. The Sierra Leone Police female team, them 4-1 defeat where they get to Ascentonians. I'm looking at this match. It seems again like a very convincing win for the Police female team, and this game be playing a very close place to the SLFA Academy. Looking at this match, what do you think?
This match na a derby match. Most of Police players get association or get connections na Ashantonia, or most of Ashantonian players get connections na the Sierra Leone Police female team. So watching them closely, then almost they do things and together. Sometimes when we get into community leagues, you see then players and they intertwine together, they show up. But this particular match, we see the return of Sarah Cisse, who we call Sarah Dino.
Indeed.
Sarah Dino don't return back and come na police. We now one of the female player that they were at least himself don't play in your mark when it comes to female football in Salon. They don't play for various clubs. They don't play for FC. They don't play for VMBOK when we start.
Yeah.
They don't go play for Kavala Queens. Then now they play for Sierra Leone Police. You see like na Yvette Gambon, a very clever player and in guessing what they do. In this particular match, she was the woman of the match and in outstanding performance, 2 goals, 1 assist. That means a show or a register to other players and say, I'm back and I mean this way, I don't cancel. So you don't start her.
You see the way they smile wax if you're not fan. They talk about the match, I see like you are really happy with the performance.
You know, for let somebody sit down almost a season, you know, play and return, come back and answer to a name like this one, so like we can class and say, yeah, I'm back. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, it is.
Really good. Unfortunately, I'm not going to ask you on that part. They are not saying that you are adding voice into it, but I'm not going to ask you because of time, not in our favor. Mbwemo Queens, we play Rising Queens FC. An interesting win for Mbwemo Queens, and the Rising Queens end up only scoring 1 goal.
Yeah, Rising Queen take the lead in the 2nd minute of the match. You know, like Hawkins said, you be defeating a defensive blunder. No, it happen. Goals then they come out.
Yeah, sure.
Goal we not expect they come. That they prove say even the teams that we been doing at the relegation zone last season prepared themselves facing them big talks and now na the league, because this when you hear Mbwemo Queens, you know, say na heavyweight.
Yeah, sure.
2-time champion of the league.
Yeah.
So going into the match, you know how you get for go.
Yeah.
If you get for 0 everything, why you go play them. And then self as the champion, 2-time champion, where then they play any team, they know how then get for play you. One, then get for look the way you come, and so then get for play you. Exactly. And that's what they did. Then score Rising score in the 2nd minute. By the time then they settle down in the 4th minute, Mbwemo Queens are equalized. So we see another goals way. Now one of the best goal way, I don't see why they watch female football from the center half inside the net.
Wow.
So it was like Mata Korashi of Mbwemo Queens, 9 do so, and that goal in a very fantastic. I get the highlights where in our groups there. I don't know if you don't come across that.
Why not share the highlights
Absolutely. Why is it program they on? I will share that particular highlight with you and you see them, you know. So you see in the 2nd half, Mbwemo Queens can only the play and see how they can capitalize on another free kick. If you remember the Unity Cup na Southern Arena, the same player from Mbwemo Queens will take that free kick and score that goal, and the same player take this 3rd goal in free kick again will score. Wow. That shows she is one of Salon best free kick. Possibly they take free kick for Salon presently when it comes to when they go represent even the national team.
Okay.
You know, and she was part of the national team that went to Mauritania and won the WAFU female tournament. She's really doing great and absolutely nice. But I will share that highlight there with you.
Honestly, well, it's a good thing we recognize them players there. So in a players the way we football fans they are really for the watch out because they made the own skate mark now the sports where we all love. I want to go to the last match we played at the Women's Premier League, but make a comeback. We can end on that. Might take the match between Usum Stars and Port Authority, where Usum Stars win 1-0.
Yeah, for that match day, playing at home in front of your fans, it really gets a huge impact to any team so far. Because the 12 man behind you definitely get a huge support in the key. And this is a match where Usum grounds been on be fortress in the past seasons, whenever they host the matches, na the Usum grounds and Kennedy. So for the team itself, Usum Stars, at least last season they get 1 or 2 struggle with them face. But the man winner, the tactic shall always been on the deal. The winner Agina, then decide for bringing him back in as the coach for Usum Stars. And this is the coach where Sabi the players and the chemistry in terms of playing and that sort of the he know the boys and Kennedy. So he decided for coming back. Port Authority in order and then go there for at least for Savage either a draw, if not possible, forget all 3 points. But I tell you, getting Musa Noah Kamana then side and when they think say winner Musa Tumbo, when they think say they will get things right. But I tell you, the side we play at home against with the 12 man behind them. If you see the goal we then score against Port Authority, it is one of the stunning free kick that I don't see. I don't watch that in goals and when I watch international European football. But I tell you, seeing it locally here being demonstrated by local players, it really tells you our league is going to be highly competitive, and without goal, the last gap goal, really is still the all 3 points for them. A good start, first 3 points at home. It really sounds something good for them. Going to the other matches, we'll really believe in the fans them again. Say let's rally behind our team, and then we'll get the results right.
Absolutely. Like I said, just we the team there so far with players them. They feel very good. We will all forget the likes of Juma Baz them more and more from the local league. Sure. These are the things whether they take I mark players them, then free kick goals them, then distance goals them. Like you making the difference, and at that time players that's what they do. We hope them continue for the do and other players themselves begin put on their trainings and so that they will become perfect. Diamond Stars we lost to Star Sports Academy 2-1.
That game they get a lot inside. Looking at the two sides, same way they play. Amidu Karim go there with something. Prior to that match, they get an interview with him. He say nothing a difficult grounds inside the Koidu Town field. A very difficult grounds for go take all 3 points just like that. For let it team just go to Koidu Town and win. So not only Eastern Lions been they do that, but all other teams they find it very difficult. But I think they go there, change all the odds, taking the early lead, and then come back and peg them back to a 1-1 draw. I think with the decisive goal we come inside the second half of play, change the whole nomenclature of that match day, where them able to hold on for get all 3 points. It really sounds something like say Star Sport, not a team winner, a pushover team. Amiru Karim, get a believe on the boys them. You don't try for we go bring in a new squad again together. Where I do believe say if they continue this trajectory, it will be a very good one for them. A first defeat at home for Diamond Stars again. After the game, try for at least get some colleagues in our corner they were talk to. It's not a prison, we also fans them. But I believe they will fight back and try for regroup in the other remaining matches. I believe say the result will start coming at home again.
All right. Back to you. FC Cologne female play Malema Queens FC. We're not blame you some names there. So quite difficult.
The traditional names.
Exactly. FC Cologne. The male team they do very well right now, and the female team with their first performance, they get a good set of players them, and one of the known players when are the captain of the team, now also the captain of the Sierra Queens as well, and now I end up winning the woman of the match, award on that match. I'll make you take me into the match today.
This now a return fixtures. Now these fixtures be end last season.
Yeah, sure.
Where if there was relegation, this same goal score line now before saying Malema Godon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, last
so
season.
then starts inside the left.
Yes, FC Cologne be meet with Malema Queens last season, win a last match inside Kenema. We say Malema Queens they host their matches, and that particular match they be end 1-0 in favor of FC Cologne. So starting this season again with Malema Queens here in Freetown, where FC Cologne hosts Malema and still defeat them 1-0.
Yeah.
One like you say consistency.
We are back, I guess. They don't come back.
We are back. It's somehow, but Malema actually na team way for now. Yes, they begin struggle, but I not be expect that score line for be 1. I be expect 1, 2, 3, but being the fact that determination, now something else, where somebody they determine, say, yeah, okay, we'll not work again. The one that will face will be depends on they don't move, but we can do and we do.
Yeah, sure.
That's how they came into this first match. And I believe, say, how then performance, they lost one name, yes, but then performance be absolutely outstanding in these particular fixtures. And I believe, say, going into the next fixtures, outside the mistakes and don't they go able to correct and get winning, if not then they host home.
Absolutely, I agree with that aspect that, you know, sometimes you're not fortunate for score goals, but putting up a very good performance means there is hope for the team, and we wish them all the best. Though the last match been played yesterday in the Europe Premier League, it's a very interesting match, and the match really not disappoints. If it's I know say some people then go watch because the place really
we get a crowd.
Easter Lions Banter FC. Two teams where they, you know, I go say they open the season back again with where they play for the Unity Cup, and Easter Lions ended up defeating Banter FC. But this match yesterday, a 1-1 draw. An interesting thing is that these two teams then scored through penalty. Yes, at the end of the match, a lot of complaints from fans, and because I was there as well, and fans and they talk say the referee this, the referee that. But it was so far the most physical match I watched this season. Very, very physical. Like the teams that also not come for play. Then show why make then they come first and then they gonna up. So take me through the match.
Yeah, looking at this game, you remember the all action starts in the Unity Cup. The Unity Cup sent a big signal, say when in two stars the mates at the league, it get to be highly contested. I'm not surprised with all what the two teams put up yesterday. I've been expect that kind of physicality play. You remember the Unity Cup, Eastern Lions getting 2 early goals, you know, and then Bantam decide for rise back to the occasion, defensive blunder. You're looking how the goals all come, you know, it really tells you defensive error from the goalkeeper and the back line so far because them so much for letting lost that game day when at the Unity Cup when they lost. So coming to the match proper, it all started with Eastern Lions then sloppy play now. It really tells the management and the technical team really need for work on 1 or 2 areas. The positioning of players, again, is one thing where I think the coach need for very, very much more take consideration into this. Looking at how them penalty then they come, the goals, the intensity of the match itself, composure of everything. It tells you when the two sides they meet any side. They are the first and the one as well. Yeah. And last season, now the Lions come and snatch the all, you know, and win the league. Yeah. But Bantam coming very close, Sky for close, he got by 4 points. For Lions fans yesterday, the draw for them not a defeat. Yeah. I remember the draw against Council. This was the same message we didn't send. For them, then teams are when they play. If they draw against like the mighty Blackpool, the FC Callum, they know see for them then are big games. But coming against the other teams and they can normally find out them. But tradition in history also can tell. Last 2 seasons, Lions did not get the result right against Bantam. And he beats them home and away, take all 3 points against them, but the nomenclature is gradually changing. This season, as I say earlier on, it will be highly contested. Either side, no, we just afford for lose points just
absolutely.
Like that.
And in order for keep the game interesting, I think it's a good thing, you know, getting a new rivalry with unborn and, you know, giving fans then reason why for go watch the match here. So because sometimes when games are predictable, fans they know they go out for go watch, and so having these two giants proving why they came first and second last season, very, very interesting. Fambo, we Naso go take wrap up the program for today, but before we shut them down totally, quick one, very short one, send out a message for the fans. We'll go with you.
All right, before I send out the message, I just want to give you a quick statistics about how we passed this week. We across the country for the female league we play, there was 18 goals scored in total, 15 different goal scorers, 14 assists recorded, and 15 yellow card. Wow. And the top performance for this particular week we passed was one Salimatu J. Kamara of Ramke, where we can call Stargas. Sarah Sisse, we do in return for Sierra Leone Police. Ruth Mbawa of Kaula Queens, we call a brace also na Poloko Field. Sarah Bangura of FC Callum, we na Sierra Queens, the captain, and Geneva Koroma, we the Mobwemo Queens, na Then 5 players there, we watch them as the top performers for this particular weekend we done. So we get for the give people in statistics, and everybody will get for the give statistics on how games they play and how it unfold before now. So till we meet up on the next program, Mina Abubakar Kamara, General ABK.
See one shot on my program for me, but no, I think Abubakar won't take on it, and we don't already say goodbye, which is okay. So unfortunately, we'll not forget a short message from me again.
Well, just a quick one. Let fans make them way. Now the different venues them. Football are its best. Don't return back. Both for the male and the female as well. Now we go out there and enjoy women football and just like the man them as well again. The different venues them. The venues that are available with the price at 20 leons. I think it's very fine for the league so far, and we'll enjoy football every weekend as well.
All right, so Famble, now so they take draw the curtains for today. Thank you for you on the with we from the start of the program to we don't come to the final minutes of the program. And for remind you, say True Sport, they come to you again on Thursday. So same time Thursday now for make them part of your schedule. And till then, me and Nene Fofana, plenty thank you to my producer Andrew and Chopele, plenty thank you to the technical team, Simon Anso and OC, and to the DJ Muski, plenty thank you, and to me, adorable guest Temona, thank you for all that with me. Bye-bye.
I believe that football brings us together. I believe in the power that peace can bring. Now we must all work together to bring about football for peace. Let us unite. Football for peace.
Oh, so you know, cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter your tribe or your kind, we can make it a better place. Play the game, share the
FM, live from Freetown.